Hi, my name is Chris Allen. I'm in my main news at Cage Warriors 106, standing next to the new light heavyweight champion, Modestas, my friend. Stupid question, but obviously you're feeling great, you know. What I want to say to you is no disrespect to yourself. You look at the bookies this one, they had you not as a heavy underdog, but as an underdog. What's it feel like to prove more wrong, mate?
Well, listen, I think I've been proving everyone wrong for quite a long time now. I don't think I've been respected fully for my skill set. I think a lot of fighters have looked at me and thought, he's had these areas that that are not so good and stuff like that. To be honest, I saw that as a massive motivation. When I saw that the bookies had me down, I was loving it, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I've literally probably made about maybe 50 or 60 people a good sum of money because I told them all, bet on me.
61, by the way.
Yeah, there you go, 61, we've got another one, love it, there we go.
My accumulator's looking good at the moment.
Love it, man. But yeah, do you know what I mean? I like being the underdog because it takes away a hell of a lot of pressure. I think the pressure was more on him to come over here and show how much of a better fighter he is. And listen, he's an amazing fighter, Martin.
Yeah.
Like I say, got to give him so much credit. He's an amazing athlete. He's got a long career ahead of him. He's going to do amazing. But yeah, people have been overlooking me for quite a while, so it's quite quite amazing for me now to prove them wrong, to prove the bookies wrong, and to show them that listen, I'm now, you should look at me as one of the top tier fighters. Obviously, yeah, everyone's got areas to improve on in their game and stuff like that. But don't take that as a weakness because obviously, you know me, when I go back to the gym, I'm going to be working on trying to be the best fighter I can be. Yeah. So you can't, obviously you're only good as your last fight, but I'm hoping, as good as my last fight, that'll hopefully push me up a little bit.
Well, you're showing again today your cardio is solid. Technically, you've been on like a 6-month training camp. You've had 3 fights in 6 months. You feel that's been a huge factor into how you got the win tonight?
I love fighting. I mean, you probably hear every fighter say that they love to fight, but it's true. I love this whole feeling. I love the adrenaline. Being put under pressure is somewhere where I've learned to sort of thrive upon. And the more I'm in this situation, the more comfortable I get, and the better I become. I was throwing way more shots than I did my last fight. So every single fight that I'm being put on, a massive stage, I'm only getting better. And I think that should be a scary thing for any opponent that's going to fight me now.
And can I say, congratulations, I don't want to keep you too much longer. I know you've got a lot of people to talk to and you enjoy this bad boy here as well. So we really look forward to seeing you next. I think you're not too far. I think you're UFC caliber now already. No disrespect to Cage Warriors caliber, but I think you're ready for that big show. Do you think, a couple more fights, or you reckon you're ready soon enough?
To be honest, if I got the UFC call up now to go and fight in Copenhagen or something, Dana White, you listening, yeah?
We'll tag him.
Nah, but seriously, I feel like I'm ready to fight at the level now. Again, every step up that I get in competition only makes me fight even better. So whatever's thrown at me, I'm going to rise to the occasion.
And you're training with the best. Jon Jones, you said, had 10 weeks, but stuff like that. So you definitely train with the highest caliber. How'd it go with Jon Jones, by the way, in training?
Listen, he's an amazing athlete. He's a hell of a wrestler. Oh my Lord, he was throwing me all over the place at the beginning. We had some amazing spars. He's such a lovely fella. Do you know what I mean? We had really good conversations and stuff like that. He took me out to lunch one day.
Nice. Where did he take you?
It's just like a little out.
KFC.
KFC. Yeah, he's a very skilled athlete. He's very well versed, and one thing that comes up in all his fights, he knows how to find little things about a fighter and then slowly pick away at it. So the things that I gave to him with maybe my striking in that respect, he gave to me in his experience and his grappling and stuff like that. So do you know what I mean? He's a very friendly guy, and we just work well together. And obviously, I'm hoping that at some point in the future we'll be able to do it again.
Mate, I can't wait to see you again. I said upstairs in the media room, we were jumping up and down. We had James Linden come in from the prelim, was like, watch this, you know what I mean? And he said, look, he just knocked him. We're like, oh my God. So, congratulations, very exciting. So look forward to seeing you again, mate. Cheers, mate.